Hey there, I have a question for you. Should you spy on your competition? Should you sleuth around and find out what they're doing? Heck yes, you should. It's exactly what you're going to learn in this video. I'm going to teach you how to ethically spy on your competition so that you can create your own winning listings. Welcome to Cha-Ching. My name is Terry. I'll be your tour guide through the Etsy maze and your partner in crime, all things small business. Before we get started, a little light housekeeping. I do want to caution you that copying another listing exactly is wrong for two reasons. Number one, you will be competing with that listing. They already have sales, they already have reviews, they're probably an established shop. Then you're setting yourself up to directly compete with them. Who do you think is going to win? Secondly, it is ethically wrong. Not only can they put a copyright claim on your shop, but if that happens too many times, Etsy will shut you down. It is not worth it. As a recap, this is video 2 in an 8-part series to teach you how to create the perfect listing. In the first video, we focused on product research. I'll link it below. If you haven't already watched that video, do not skip it. It is a critical step in creating the perfect listing. I also promise to show you the keywords that I came up with to go along with the keywords we found in that video. As you can see, I have them listed from highest value keyword to lowest value keyword. If you'll remember from the last video, green was excellent. That's like go. Yellow are okay. Orange is just like maybe not, but we could use them if we had to. And then red were no-nos. So I didn't list any red keywords, but here were some other ones that I came up with that we're going to end up using in the listing. The tool you will need to follow along today is called Etsy Hunt. It is a free browser extension. It just shows you all kinds of listing information right on the listing page within Etsy. If you don't have the extension, pause the video, go and grab that real quick, and we'll get started. Okay, so once you get to Etsy, you're going to type in custom cat shirt so that we can start investigating our competition. Go to the filters and hit star seller and apply. Etsy used to have a bestseller filter, but they did away with that, so there's a tricky way that you can get back to the bestsellers. So at the top of your screen, you'll see here where it says star seller in the address bar, and take out star, just delete it, and type in the word best, and hit enter. And now we're going to start seeing the bestsellers. Ignore any ads by Etsy seller. We're just going to ignore those. There might be some really good, like this one's got 357 sales and they've had 6 sales in 7 days. So, I mean, there's some good ones and some people have really great luck with ads. I do not use them. We're going to be looking at, oh wow, look, Etsy's pick. Look at the sales on that one. It looks like a lot of people are doing ones that are, actual images of the cats or the dogs. I love this dog ears design. So we're just seeing what's out here. We're seeing what the best sellers are, how much they're selling. This shirt has sold 20 in the last 7 days. Okay, so we're on to something with custom cat shirt for sure. We just have to figure out how we can fit ourselves in. And in the beginning, you may not have the designing capability or experience, I guess I would say, to be able to do the cat cutouts and remove backgrounds. And, that just takes a lot of skill that takes time to get. So I think I'm going to try to go for something a little more simple, so that you can see that you can do this. It does not have to be anything crazy like this. I mean, look at this shirt right here. It's black and white and literally 4.2K sold. And it looks like they offer a color version, so I guess I don't know which one. But my point is, that's just a small pocket design. And they have some pre-designed clip art, it looks like. And from that, well, here, let's go back into this first listing. Let's see how they do their personalization, so you can kind of have an idea. So first of all, Etsy Hunt will give you all this information on them, okay? They don't offer free shipping on this. I mean, it tells you all the favorites and reviews, and wow, that review ratio is pretty high, and 4% conversion rate for Etsy is really good. Okay, so we already know that we want to look at this one. Going to check out all their pictures. They use great mock-ups. We talked about that in my very first video, Rich Etsy, Poor Etsy. You definitely want to have great mock-ups. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to make a shirt before you see how well it's going to perform. So mock-ups are a great way to sort of test the market. Mock-ups are a great way to display the shirt so you can test a product without having to make it up front. And she's showing it here on a bunch of different colors. Okay, so here's the nitty-gritty right here. So they basically have just a selection of cats that you can choose from. So they're just letting the customer pick whatever the cat is, and then they're allowing them to see down here. It allows them to put their name. So that's pretty easy personalization. That's really the easiest kind to do. All of this cutting out the cats and all of that, it just takes a long time. So we're going to try to concentrate on something that's going to be a little easier up front. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the page we were on. Okay. That's again showing the actual cats there. That's actually a really great idea for a listing photo if you were going to do it this way. This is a good example of a beginner design right here. This will be very easy to personalize. In fact, let's go in and let's look at the personalization on this shirt. Okay, got some flat lay mock-ups, they're all very nice. Give you a choice on your text color. Okay, but what I don't see is, I guess maybe you just enter the name of your cat. Let's see how they do this, because I hate how they hide the descriptions now. Here we go. So it tells you a lot of information, but it doesn't tell you how many cats you're allowed to put on there. But looking from the photos, there's some people with a lot of cats ordering this. Okay, so we get the idea. They have just these scribble graphics, and they're adding these to the shirt, and however many cats you have, you get that many scribble cats, and the names go on there. And that sort of messy script is very popular, and this would be one that a beginner could do. If you are a total newbie, you could customize this shirt. Okay, so we'll go back now. And look, 56 sales. They've had 8 sales in the last 7 days. All right, so if you're like me, you're looking through all of this and you're starting to get an idea on customization that you would want to do. I absolutely adore the pocket designs, and so that's the way I'm going, okay? But I'm thinking also, well, there's already the cutouts and the heads, so what could we do that's different? You know, the ears, that's so cute. When you're doing your research, you can go into the shop and see what else they have. It'll give you all of their general information. So I'm going to type in the word cat. So So they don't even have like a lot of cat shirts, but the ones they've got are selling gangbusters. So you know what they're missing? Well, nope, they're starting to add them, it looks like. So I would definitely say that this is a great idea for Christmas. You could get some quick Q4 sales that way. So what I'm not seeing is the ears with a Santa hat. That would be a good idea if you want to do your own twist. You would have to find some different graphics for the tops of the heads, but by adding a little Santa hat and maybe changing the font up some, it would be different enough. And that is something that would sell like gangbusters coming up on Christmas. But I'm thinking I don't even want to do that. I'm actually wondering, can we do some cat eyes? And maybe just have the option be the color of the cat eyes. So, I'm sure there are cat eye shirts, but I'm not seeing anything. Dare we go to the second page of Etsy search results? Wow, that one's very detailed. Yeah, so you can see that people are just doing all of these they're doing it all different ways, which is a great idea. Okay, so if you're like me, you're getting these ideas now. I just feel like I kind of already know what direction I want to go in. Okay, so here's the information that we've gathered from this. These designs, these smaller designs, are very popular. The shirt that they had that was just one in the corner here was selling like 19,000 of them. Now this might be a newer listing, I don't know, and it's a different shop too, but my point is this is popular. So to me, I want to stick with something that is pocket-sized. And also, keep all of these ideas in mind, okay? So if I have a shirt, if I list a cat shirt and someone comes to my shop and maybe that's not exactly what they're looking for, I would really need to have, at least 3 or 4 cat shirts for them to choose from. I don't want them to leave. So you might consider what you would do second, third, and fourth after you do this first design. So to me, I would do some sort of pocket design, and then I might go to something simple like this. Obviously different, but I like the idea of that. And if you're an experienced designer, anything actually cutting the animals out seems to be doing really well too. That's not even cut out. That's just a block image for $60, and it is selling, they've sold 1.5K. That's amazing. Okay, so do you get the idea? There were tons of cat head designs, tons of cat cutouts, all with personalized names and different cat breeds. And there were cat ears, just all kinds of variations. But what I didn't see was a pocket design that was cat eyes. And that makes me curious. So we might start there. Alternatively, we could take something like, say, the cat ears and put our own spin on it. We could add a Santa hat and get some quick Q4 sales. We can go whatever direction we want to go. And the direction that you're going to go is going to depend on your personal preference. But whatever direction you choose, it will be a well thought out direction that you did not fail to plan. Now we have great keywords, we understand our competition a little bit better, and we have the starts of some product design ideas. Step 2 is complete. In the next video, you're going to learn how to do the shirt design. If you've gotten value out of this content, hit the like button. And also hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you can be notified as the rest of this series is uploaded. There is still so much to learn. We have 6 more sections to go. So, until then, See you later, alligator.